Welcome to this presentation. What we're going to be going over today is the amazing, massive amount of opportunity that is set to happen over the next 2 to 3 years. With over 60% of Canadian mortgages set to renew in 2024, resulting in over $1,700 in additional mortgage payments for Canadians. This is perhaps one of the biggest opportunities I have ever seen in my whole entire life. And if you stick to the end, we will show you how you can take full advantage of this huge opportunity. But before we get to that, we'll just be going over a little bit of information. So just a quick intro, why you should listen to us. So who we are and what is it that we do and why you should listen to what we're talking about here. So myself, my name is Jefferson Ortiz. I am the CEO of OrtizEquityGroup.com. It is a multifamily acquisition. So I am a real estate investor. I'm originally an immigrant from Colombia, and now we run a successful wholesale flipping business here in Canada, as well as we have acquired over 330 units. These are multifamily units across Canada, and now also expanded out to the USA. So we are very committed to sharing our insights and strategies to help folks just like yourself thrive in the real estate market. So let's get right into it. So let's talk about the market dynamics, right? So with over 60% of Canadian households mortgages set to renew in 2024, it just creates a massive wave of opportunities, right? So mortgages are skyrocketing from an average back in 2020 and about 2019, 2020, average interest rates were around 1.5 to 2.8, and now they're going to be renewing at over 6 to 7%. So what this does is it creates a massive wave of opportunities, since the average mortgage is going to be going up by over $1,700 average. So somebody's mortgage who was $1,500 is going to be going over $3,000, and this is going to be huge. Because if you guys recall, the inflation and the lingering effects of COVID-19 has already had such an impact in people's finances. When you add this mortgage renewal on top of it, a lot of these people, a lot of homeowners are not going to be able to pay their mortgage, and they're not going to uh, pay those higher premiums because it is a huge impact into their finances. Specifically, again, guys, we're talking about Canadian. This is Canadian real estate, Canadian investors. Now, this is unlike anything that I've personally ever seen. It's a huge opportunity. It depends which way, which mindset, which eyes you want to look at it from. You can look at it from a perspective of, you feel bad, or you can look at it from a lens of this is a massive opportunity if you're somebody who wants to be on the right side of the equation. So again, this presents a huge opportunity to learn. This is right now, this 2024, it is the best time to learn this business, understand this business, and apply this business because it will generate a lot of revenue. So again, in my opinion, this is the biggest shift of wealth in our lifetime. The Canadian market has been on fire for the last 10 years. There's been no impacts really in the market, no meaningful impacts. But right now, there's this huge wave of opportunity. So, why wholesaling? And I'll go over what wholesaling is. Basically, you find a distressed, motivated seller, you lock the property under contract, and then you then find an investor who wants to flip that property or they want to buy and hold that property, and then you get to make the profit in between. So that's what wholesaling is in a nutshell. The average wholesale deal ranges from 25 upwards of over $100,000 in some cases, but on average, is about $25,000 in profit from a wholesale transaction. We have done over 100 plus real estate deals, and we've sourced over 440 units in Ontario specifically. So we have witnessed what kind of massive impact it has had on ourselves and on our business, since we've been able to generate substantial revenue from this, but as well as acquire multifamily properties. So, we empower folks to learn this business, learn how to identify these properties, learn the marketing behind it, learn everything you need to know to be able to take full control of your future. If you are somebody who's trapped on a 9 to 5, not really sure where to go in life, this is probably the biggest opportunity in our lifetime to be able to quit your 9 to 5 and go full time into this. As I mentioned to you, our average wholesale deal is anywhere from 25 to 30K. Meanwhile, the average Canadian salary is $63,000. So in reality, you only need to do 2 to 3 deals to exceed the average Canadian salary. So this is a massive opportunity, and you don't have to do it. You could do that in 5 to 6 months, as opposed to a whole year to make $63,000. Now, what I want to talk to you guys today is about the cash flow quadrant, and what exactly is the cash flow quadrant, and why is such a massive topic that we want to cover. So there's basically, these are the ways that anybody can produce income. You are either an employee, so you exchange your time for money. You're either self-employed, which means you own a job, but again, you're selling your time for money. But where we really want to get you guys is to the right side of the quadrant, right? Which is business owner. You own a system. The system then produces you cash flow and cash. And then the I, which is an investor, you own investments, and the investments are the ones that pay you every single month and every single year, right? So we want to go from the left into the right. And I started off on the left, like many people, employee. I then became an insurance broker, so I was self-employed, and I was still trapped. My time was tied up to the income, right? Now, being as a business owner and an investor, it's all about the systems and all about the investments that you make. So this is where we want to take you to. So how to capitalize on this opportunity? You might be asking yourself, this is all exciting. How do I get involved? How can I be part of this? And what we want to talk about is understanding wholesale and understanding how to source off-market deals. Is how you're going to be able to get the best off-market properties in the country, because you're going to be able to identify motivated sellers and provide solutions to whatever their circumstances may be. Again, sourcing off-market deals. These are just a few strategies that we wanted to share with you guys to bring as much value as possible. So one of them is door knocking. If you go and door knock on 100 properties, I can guarantee you that you will get at least minimum 5 leads from door knocking. There's also physical websites for sale, which are also the definition, they stand for sale by owner, websites that you can tap into. And then you can access these lucrative deals that are overlooked by others in the market, or they might not even be on the market, they might be off market. But what we want to talk to you guys is building wealth through wholesale. Like, guys, this has changed my life from our first deal to where we are now, acquiring a 176 unit apartment complex. It's all started with one wholesale deal. So wholesale does offer a pathway to a sustainable income, and not only that, but long-term wealth as you're going to start acquiring properties. You want to master the techniques and leverage market shifts to create a sustainable and profitable business model. So you want to create a machine that is producing you leads, and you're able to capitalize on those leads day in, day out. Now, if you guys stuck till this to the end of this video, then you guys will be able to capitalize on this opportunity by seizing the opportunity. So what we have to offer is you guys can schedule a consultation call with one of our experienced teams to explore how you can capitalize on the current real estate market. But also, we wanted to make sure that it's a good fit, and we want to see if there's something that you qualify, because we don't work with everybody. We are very specific. So if you would like to schedule a call with our team, and again, this is for Canadian real estate, specifically Canadian real estate. If you want to book a call with our team, you can go ahead and click on the link, schedule a call with our team to see how we're going to help you in changing your life and the life of your family. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.